Hello. Today we're gonna discuss chapter 12, making it functional. And yeah, I'm with my navigator here. Yeah, so we're just gonna talk about building a web page where a train basically moves across the screen, and it either speeds up or stops whenever it's clicked, and that's obviously done with JavaScript and HTML and CSS as well. This is the code to make this web page with the train that moves, and how it looks. This is essentially how the train looks, and when you click it, it moves, right? And yeah, I just want to explain the functionalities behind this, linking it to the game itself. So here we have a variable train speed, have a variable train position and animation, right? The speed here is 250, train position 0 pixels, so the position is measured in pixels, and you have your animation, right? What the animation here does is like it holds the set interval function which moves the train, right? So if you highlight it here, you see that it's within this function, which actually is what moves the train. So when you click here, it's able to move. That's because of the animation. And then there's also event listeners within this this code. So what this does is, like when the train is clicked, right, it speeds up the function as it's called. So that's why there's this option here, click. And what it does is it speeds up the function. So when you click it and you click it continuously, what happens is the train moves quicker, right? That's because of this functionality here. The add events listener enables you to click the train and then it speeds up and it moves faster. But also here you have this variable stop button, and also uses, well, first it uses the get element by ID to get this ID stop button, and uses the event listener as well to also click the train. To also click the train so that the train can basically stop. So that's where this option is here, the stop option, so you can stop the train. So essentially, whenever you this add events listener helps you access this function, right? Speed up. And in this function, the train speed decreases by 10 milliseconds basically every time. So every time it's clicked, it decreases by 10 milliseconds. Then yeah, this is for the train speed, for the speed to increase as well. And within the frame as well, there's the clear interval, and then next to it there's animation. What this essentially does is basically it stops the current movement of the train, right? So what a clear interval does in this situation, it stops the function from executing. So Pierre, are you with me now? Okay, I think he can't. I think his mic is not working, but yeah. So sorry. That's within the function frame. There's also this if statement that I added earlier. Reason being is, at first the train over here was not was basically not stopping on the green tracks, right? It would continue and continue and continue all the way off the green tracks. But in order for me to stop it here within the green tracks, I had to apply this if statement, right? And what this if statement has is this condition which states that the train position should be less than 420 pixels. So when you go to your CSS here, the width, right, is 500 pixels. That's that's past the train track itself. So when I set it as 420 here in the if statement, what happens is the train basically stops here at the border of the train track, right? So that's with the if statement within this function frame. So, but this function over here moves the train by increasing the train position, right, by two pixels every time. So this is what moves the train essentially. So it updates the position of the train on the screen, and yeah, it just changes the position of the train as it moves. Over here is like check position, check position, train position within the parentheses here. It basically checks if the train has reached a specific position, right? So in this situation, if it has reached 260 pixels, so over here. So when we move here into this function, right, what this function is for is basically I mixed that up, sorry. Over here it has 260 pixels, and it checks if the train has reached 260 pixels, and once it reaches that position, right, then this alert pops up, this specific alert, and the train stops, or let me say it crashes, and then this alert pops up. So once it reaches 260 pixels, so when you look here, when the train moves and it reaches that specific point, then this pop-up appears, mainly because of this function over here. So yeah, and this last one here basically it's a function called when the stop button is basically clicked. So when the stop button is clicked, this function is called. I don't know if it was working during the thing, the stop. I wasn't able to figure out how to, stop the train with the stop button, unfortunately. But yeah, so that's basically the summary of how this train web page works, and how the train moves, where it stops, how to stop it within the tracks essentially, and yeah, how to speed it up as well. So as you can see here, you can speed it up by clicking it continuously. That's done mainly because of this add events listener, like we explained. It allows you to click the train continuously, and it speeds up from there. So yeah, I think, Pierre, can you hear me now? Pierre? Okay, nah, I think you can hear me. But if I can quickly explain the problem that we fixed today, right? So essentially, at first, this function didn't have an if statement, right? apologies. This function frame did not have an if statement. And you can see here there's also the else statement. Didn't have an if statement, right? And what that if statement contained, I'll explain it now actually, but with this function being like this alone, having train position and allowing it to move every 2 pixels, what this function here alone, right? What happened is can you hear me, bro? Yeah. What this function, the problem with this was the train continued off the track and just doesn't stop, essentially, right? But the problem we fixed over here was basically we added an if statement. So I added an if statement which has the what's this? The condition train position less than 420 pixels. The reason I added that, I put a comma. The reason I added that is so that the train can stop within the train track, right? So went to CSS and check the width of the track, which is 500 pixels, right? And because it's this, we need to make sure that the train doesn't pass 500 pixels because that's the width of the train track, right? So we set it at 420.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you also add an an else statement as well. Clear interval animation. This ensures that the animation stops, basically. So when you use the clear interval, make sure that the animation stops. So the train will basically stop once this is executed. Some errors. Oh, I don't know why I have to add this curly brace at the end, but
you have to.
Yeah, I saw earlier, but I was struggling with this, man. Like I don't know why.
It's part of the function.
Yes, because it's part of the function, right? I see.
Yeah.
But now it's giving me an error. This is weird, bro. What did I do wrong? Let me see.
You don't need it. You don't need that one. That one doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, but my else is wrong. My else is wrong. Check. There's an error. Oh, sorry. Here. Wait. Yeah, there, fixed it. Cool. I forgot this curly bracket. Yeah. So yeah, that's the if statement I added, and when I save it and I have another error over here. What is going on? Bang.
No closing bracket. No closing curly bracket for that one.
I see. There we go. Cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. And now, because we added this if statement, right, which states that, where the condition states that if it's less than 420, right, then it can continue moving. But if it goes past that, then it will obviously stop. And then the final result of that is weird. Now it's stopped here. I wonder why. But yeah, I think the main point is it doesn't pass the train track, let me say. So yeah. But that's basically explanation of the code that we used and modified for the train to move on this web page and stuff. So yeah. Anything you wanna add?
No, you answered all my questions. In fact, you helped me with the problem that I had with my code.
For real?
Yeah,
Or was this earlier?
it was for the where you added a function at the no. You see where it says function frame?
Yeah. Yeah, when I added the if statement.
You see, yeah, when you added that, it helped me.
Oh, that's so cool.
But I still have to like fix it. Yeah, I still have to fix it though.
Yeah.
But you helped me out with that.
Yeah. It's pretty cool because like when you go, I went here and checked that, you know, the width is 500 pixels, so just to ensure that it's less than that, I think the if statement was the best thing to use here.
The total length of the tracks is actually 410.
Is it? Where does it state that?
Yeah.
For real?
It doesn't state that, but I calculated it.
Oh, snap.
When I was checking my code.
Oh, that's crazy.
Try changing something to see if it's going to work.
But why did my train stop here? This is weird, bro. Just stopped here, but
okay. Try going to your code, your JS.
Yeah.
Let me make you full screen, but I can hardly see. Current, you see where it says if current check position down, 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 there.
This one.
You see the 3 equals to, yeah.
Oh yeah.
3 equals to, change it to 410.
This one, yeah.
Yellow. Yeah, closing bracket. Go down again. Stop track at 410.
Yeah.
Now save and try and run it.
Wait, but here this is, you're saying 410 is the total length of the track, right? Is that what you say?
Yeah. Yes. Save and try and run it. You didn't save.
I did save, man. Saved.
Look up one unsaved.
This is something else. This one, that was my chapter 11.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's my chapter 11.
Okay. Hey, sorry.
No problem, bro. Why doesn't it want to move?
Okay, go back.
My code.
Okay.
Let's see now.
Press Control Z.
I don't know if you're okay.
That one. Okay, you see where the function says function stop train? Function stop train.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, change that one. Yeah, change that one.
To what? To 14?
10, yeah.
My question is, why isn't this thing moving? You see?
Still not moving.
Let me open it again. It's something I did in my code now. Something I did.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Now it's fine. I think it was just a little bug. Yeah. Yeah, dude. But it's still kind of the same, but...
Yeah, but it stopped at 410, exactly, at the end of the tracks, exactly.
Oh, mine was just slightly over the track, like a slightly. Yeah, slightly.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, let me end it off there, and then you can, yeah, end it off there. But I think we covered it, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.